Yes, I've got some good shit to tell you today, brothers and sisters. As I say, we're not gonna bullshit about it. We're gonna tell it just like it is.
Okay, what's going on YouTube? So, is AIDS in the black community a result of the lack of education and availability of condoms, or whatever you want to, call whatever methods of prevention you may have? Or is it because there's something wrong with our culture? Why are we leading the way in terms of new cases of HIV, right? Is it because other cultures do a better job at informing their children about HIV? Is it because other cultures do a better job at providing teenagers and young adults with condoms? I mean, what is it? Why do we lead the way? Right? A lot of people want to act like we're misinformed, and those people don't get it. It's the behavior that is off, that is wrong. Right? You don't have to worry about, educating people about safe sex. You don't have to worry about, providing enough condoms for everybody if you understand something about control. Right? Honor, respect, dignity, which is not supported in our culture. We act as if fixing the HIV problem is going to be based off of our ability to educate people and provide people with condoms. I mean, what's next? Start giving condoms to middle school kids? Right? Our whole approach to this whole concept is completely fucked up. Our approach is this: black people, we're going to have sex anyways, right? We're going to do what we have to do. We're going to have risky, dangerous sex. We're going to have multiple partners. So you might as well get yourself tested. You might as well use condoms. And that whole line of thinking is so flawed that it's not even funny. I'm going to sin anyway, so I might as well, sin, but, cause the least bit of damage, right? It's so backwards that it's not even funny. And you'll hear this come out of the mouths of older black people. The best way to prevent AIDS is to control your sexual behavior. That is the best way to control it. It's not about going out to get tested. It's not about, having a free supply of condoms. No, it's about controlling your behavior. It is what it is. I mean, it bothers me that we have so many people in the black community that don't understand what's actually causing this epidemic. Right? Why isn't it a problem in other communities? Why? Like I said before, if you go into, an Asian community, it's not like they have, every weekend seminars on safe sex. It's not like, at every corner they have free condoms, right? It's not even about that. They don't have to worry about some of the problems that come with casual / risky sex, because they don't promote it. They don't promote it. Why would they, try to help people who are engaging in negative behavior? Right? It makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. But as far as, blacks, we don't understand it. Right? We blame the church. Oh, the church is not doing enough. This, that, and the third. But if the church is supposed to preach sex after marriage, why would the church talk about safe sex? All the church can really do is tell people not to do it. But people are asking the church to even, teach people about safer sex, teach people about using condoms. Why should the church talk about condoms at all? Because talking about, condoms in terms of safe sex would almost imply that it's okay to have sex before marriage. Now, I'm not getting into that debate. I'm just talking about it, this part of it from a church perspective. Right? You'll hear a lot of black people blame the church, or the church is not doing enough. Why would they talk about something that they preach against? Why would they help people have safer sex before marriage? I would not go to a church that supports that. Right? You're going to support sinful behavior? So it makes no sense, even on a church point of view, yet you'll still hear black people talk about, oh, the church isn't doing this, the church ain't doing enough. Like I said, I ain't going to any church that's handing out free condoms, that's doing this, that, and the third. No, I'm not. Because it's the behavior and it's the way of thinking that's wrong. You know, that's the problem. That's the issue that nobody wants to get at. We're trying. I mean, AIDS and STDs is only but a part of a lot of our bigger problems. But what upsets me is we're trying, but the negative behavior is written in the culture. Right? You know, it's like, to me, I look at it as if, you know, you're trying to kill ants, right? Let's say you had ants in your house because you left out a piece of candy, and you keep on spraying Raid. Ants keep coming back. Well, the problem is you have to remove the piece of candy that they're coming after. Remove it and the ants will go away. So you won't need Raid. You won't need outside help. You won't need supplemental help. If you get at the source of the problem, which is that piece of candy, and the source of the problem is the culture. Now, I know a lot of people will say, what can you really do? But it is what it is. Yeah, it might sound unrealistic to say, oh, we need to change up a whole culture, but that's the source of all the problems. It is what it is. That's why you're not going to hear issues with HIV come up, other than, you know, maybe in third world countries or certain populations within white America. But in terms of people's different cultures across the globe, it's not, or at least in America, it's not openly accepted that people are supposed to have sex before marriage. It's not. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it, right? Don't get me wrong, but, you know, for us to act like it's supposed to happen, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we're doing it in the safest manner as possible, right? It's sad. It's sad. We're saying that it's okay to have sex at a young age. It's okay to have risky sex. It's okay to have multiple partners. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to be responsible and get yourself tested. And first of all, getting yourself tested, it doesn't prevent you from getting it. It may help you know after you caught it. But getting yourself tested does nothing to prevent you from getting it. When you meet a new partner, it's not like you're going to say, oh, I'm going to have you go get tested to make sure I don't get anything. No, what's going to happen? You're going to sleep with that person, then you're going to decide to get a test. So that test is not going to help prevent anything. But let me not go on too much. You guys tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.